Hey there, welcome. Thanks for joining me. If you guys enjoy DIY tutorials like this one, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share with friends and family. And also, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd love for you to join my YouTube family. And click on that bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So for today's tutorial, instead of doing one item, I'm going to do a theme, which is Halloween theme. So we're going to do some quick and easy Halloween decors. First one we're going to use are these wine glasses that I found with the skeleton hand. And I'm going to paint them, well, just the clear part is what I'm going to paint, this deep brick red, and I'll leave the exact color down below. And I did 2 coats on both glasses, on each glass. But I can see you painting this orange or all black, or just leaving it as is, the clear color. That would look really super cute. But I just thought it would look really cute and more Halloween if I painted it red. So just go ahead and paint it red. And by the time you're done painting one and you start painting the other one, the one you painted first would be basically dry enough to do your second coat. So this is a pretty quick and easy tutorial. Now make sure you use a smaller paintbrush to paint in between each one of the fingers or skeleton fingers. These are really cute Halloween wine glasses. Even if you want to use them for a party, if you're going to have a Halloween party, they would be really cute as decor or even just to use. But go ahead and paint them the color of your choice, and just again make sure you paint it at least 2 coats if you want it to be a deeper color or with no streaks in it as well. And I'm going to put flowers in each one of these glass cups and use them that way. But once I did decide to put the flowers, I also thought it would look really cute with candles in them. So while they're drying, I'm going to go ahead and cut this foam ball that I got in a bag from Dollar Tree with the different variety sizes. And once they're dry, your cups, go ahead and fill them with whatever you choose. You can fill them like I am with little rocks or marbles, even sand. You can something to make them a little bit heavier, and just fill them up as much as you think you would need. Since I'm thinking of using these on a coffee table, I'm going to fill them up all the way because in case kids run around and bump onto my coffee table, they're not gonna tilt and fall sideways. So once you've completely filled them to your liking, go ahead and hot glue the half of your foam ball to one cup, and then hot glue the other half to the other cup, just like so. And now you can go ahead and start decorating with any kind of floral that you choose to add to the top of your cups or your vases. Now that we've painted them, that's what we're going to call them. And I'm using these hydrangeas, but they're like a purple black color. I want to say gray black color. I like them. I like the color, and to me they remind me of fall and more of a Halloween color. At least they'll fit into my decor pretty easily. So just go ahead and fill them up as much as you like. And each one of these hydrangea stems, I believe, come 6 in each one of the stems. And I used 8 to each one. So you'll need 3 of the stems to make these 2 hydrangeas if you want to add exactly the same amount as I did. So this goes pretty quick, and there you have them. 2 cute Halloween inspired vases. And I'll show you pictures at the end of how they look with candles and without candles. Because like I said, I thought this would look really cute, and all I would do is hot glue the candle in the middle. Okay, so our second pretty quick and easy fall decor or Halloween decor is these garlands. Now I found these burlap triangle garland in the party section, and then these felt leaves. were in the holidays section. And of course, you don't have to buy the garland in the burlap triangles. You can easily use paper, like scrapbook paper, black color, white, whatever, or even eliminate that completely and just hang the leaves and glue the leaves onto some jute twine, and that would look really cute. But I wanted it to have more of this garland burlap look, so more, I guess you could say, farm style look. And I thought it would look really cute with these burlap triangles. But again, you don't have to use them. You can just use the leaves by themselves. So what I did was, since there's six burlap triangles, what I did was add each color leaf into one, and there's 4 different colors. So I used 4 leaves to add 1 leaf of each color, like so. And then the last 2 leaves, I added 3 of the leaves to it. And I purposely used the brown ones on these 2 leaves. Now you can design them any way you want. You can add a few leaves to each triangle. Again, you can eliminate the triangles completely and just run the burlap, the jute twine between each leaf. But this is the way I'm doing them. So I added my brown leaf, and now I'm adding a green and an orange leaf to one triangle. And you'll see that I end up using the same colors on both of these triangle burlap. Just like so. So again, this is a really simple one, and different options. You can use it. You can make it easier, like I said, and just hot glue your felt leaves to the jute twine. But there you have it. I made 2 of them the same. Now they do have like punch hole openings in each one of these triangles, but when I ran it through, it just kind of fell apart. So what I did was just eyeball the ending of it, make sure I had enough to where I could tie a little hoop. And then from there, I tied the first burlap triangle. And then I measured 5 inches in between each one of the triangles, like so, and glued each triangle to the ending of that, just like that. And then from that triangle, I measured another 5 and continued doing that all the way until I finished. And you can see right there how easily they just fell out. So I would recommend, if you do have and want to use the little punch holes that it does come with, the little triangles, go ahead and add a little bit of hot glue to each one of the punch holes. And once you're done with your last burlap triangle, you go ahead and just make a little hook or a hoop, so you can hang it onto a nail or hang it onto a pumpkin or wherever you choose to hang it from. And I just made a simple knot and just wrapped whatever was left over, and then put a little dab of hot glue just to twist it around, and there you have it. And you do that to both ends. And there's your project number 2. Now, well, you can leave it as is. I had gotten these, I don't know what they're called, but these little twisty twirly things. I forgot what they're called, but I'll leave it down below the exact name. But you get these at the Dollar Tree, and I thought, oh, how cute would they look tied into in between each one of my burlap triangles. So what I did was about 5 inches of each one, and just cut each color that I had, which was the green and the brown. And I thought I would tie 2, one of each color, in between each one of my burlap triangles. And all I did was a simple knot, just like so. And once I was done, I decided to add a third one. So I alternated. Each one has a green and a brown. And then once I was completely done adding the little strings in between each one of my burlap leaves, like I said, I decided to add a third piece of string, and I just alternated. One was green, one was brown, one was green, one was brown. Just like so. So this one would be brown. The one I just tied was green. And here I am just cutting a little bit more pieces because I needed some more, since I decided to add 3 pieces of the string in between each one of my burlap. But this is completely optional. You don't have to do that. But this is how I made mine. How cute is this? And again, super easy, super simple, and a few different ways you can make it. And you still have a lot of supplies left. Okay, so our third and final DIY Halloween project, you're going to need some of these felt sheets, which I buy them at Walmart, and I believe they're like 29 cents or 39 cents. And if you have the doilies, the fabric doilies that come in a package from Dollar Tree, I would recommend you use those. They look really cute. But if you don't, you can use the paper doilies. So I'm going to do one of each. And these picture frames are 8 by 10, and I just had extra picture frames from other projects that I use the glass and not the frame itself. So I just decided to paint them. Now, you can spray paint them black or any color you choose that will match your Halloween decor. And I just did a quick paint brush on it, on each one of my frames, because it didn't bother me if some of the silver would, seep through. And while those were drying, I just added a little bit of glue to my backing of my frame, the cardboard that comes with it, and glued the felt onto my backing, like so. Once I was done doing that to both frame or both cardboards, I went ahead and cut any excess felt that I had left on the backing. And I'm just using gray felt, again, using what supplies I had already on hand. But you could use black, white, green, whatever color you choose. So just go ahead and cut off any excess felt that you want to cut off. Or you can just fold it over and hot glue it if you don't want to cut it off. Now, using one of the doilies, this is the larger doily, and it's just one that I had. I thought I had more, but I didn't, so I was glad that I had the paper doilies. But with the fabric doily, just go ahead and lay it wherever you want, and just add a little bit of glue. And what I did was add glue on the edges, and just let the doily fall, and it would just sit there and cool. The hot glue would cool, and it would stay. And you can cut it smaller. I mean, I could have easily cut this one smaller, but I wanted it to fill most of my picture frame. So again, you can fold the doily back and just insert it into your picture frame. Or what I did was just cut the excess pieces of doily from all the corners. And I added a little bit of glue on each corner of my picture frame and inserted the backing back in. You guys let me know in the comments down below which is your best, the best project you like, and which one are you going to actually use and make, and what colors, what design are you going to use for your projects. Because you can easily spray paint the fabric doilies if you want them to be glittery or a certain color. And then you just add one of these spiders that come in a package of 6. And they have all different colors. I just got the one that had lime green glitter on it. But if you don't want the glitter, you can easily just scrub that with soap and water and it'll easily come off. Now for the second picture frame, like I said, I'm going to show you how to make one with doilies if you have these paper doilies. I'm just using 2 of the medium size and 1 of the smaller size, and that's just preference. And I was going to glue it just like so, but I decided to go ahead and cut the inner part of the doily and just use the outer part like this. And now I'm cutting the second doily in half the same way. And I'm just going to try to fill in the middle circle part of the first doily. just like so. And now I'm just putting a little bit of glue because it's paper doily, so you don't need much. And then you just add a little bit of hot glue to your doily again and add these sections. Now you can use the same doily and you'll have perfectly amount. So in other words, you would only have to use 2 of the medium-sized doilies. But I wanted the inner part to be a little bit smaller, so I decided to use the smallest doily. And again, I just glued around and a little line in the middle to make sure that the inner part was secure, like so. And then I just lifted up the last pieces of the doily at the end and glued them onto my felt. Now again, you can just fold it like so and then center it and put it into your picture frame, or you could just cut the left excess pieces of doily. And these are projects that I can see you doing on a rainy day or something, a weekend with your children as well, and get them involved. They can spray paint your doilies or even paint the spiders a different color. So here's the second one. And again, you just get one of your spiders and you can just put it wherever you choose. And if you put it on your doily, since this one has a little piece of extra gray showing, you can even with stickers add boo or out to eat or something like that, a cute saying with your doily and spider. So there's your doily spider web. Now the center of my spider web or doily, I didn't like that you could see the parts that I glued. So what I did was, with the excess piece of paper that I had of doily, I just cut a little circle and glued it in the middle, kind of just making my own doily and the center of it, like so. So what do you guys think of these quick and easy Halloween tutorials? Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite and which one you'll be making. And these are the candle vases, the vases with candles in them and flowers. And here's our garland. And here's it all set up. Here's another option. And here are the vases with no candles. Hope you guys enjoy these 3 tutorials. Till next time, you guys stay blessed. Bye.